So yeah, man, people are saying, you know, just classless and just honestly like barbaric things now that Bonnie Ross has left 343, right? Of course, it's the internet. This is what happens. I don't like it, you don't like it, but it is what it is, right? It's not like a unique thing. On any topic in the world on the internet that people are interested in, you're always going to be able to find the psychos, right? Like you're always going to be able to find that on any single topic. My thing is that like people respond to all this stuff and they give it way too much attention. In fact, like Bonnie Ross actually replied to one of these people. In my opinion, she shouldn't have done that, but you know, I get it. Someone was horrible, man, said, "Oh shit, your house burned down while using that Halo cookbook." I mean, just a complete scumbag, right? Of course his profile says do what makes you happy. Apparently what makes him happy is hoping people's homes are burned down. She replied just trying to, you know, take the higher road. And then, you know, of course he just replied with something else. This is the way the internet is. It sucks, but unfortunately it's not unique. My thing is, again, you're always going to have bad reactions to stuff. But the fact is that most of the responses, like my own, are taking the proper approach, the classy approach. You just say thank you and move on. Look, we got what we wanted, right? We don't need to be mean and disrespectful to her now that she's gone. This is not politics, right? Like, you don't need to be an ass. It's just video games. We wanted new leadership. We got it. That's it. Wish her the best, and that's it. But I have to say, in the same way that there's a lot of like really awful, disgusting replies, some people are saying stuff where it just leaves me scratching my head. You know, saying that Bonnie Ross is unfairly scapegoated. My dude, did we all forget that in March of this year, Bonnie Ross is the same person who said to the Washington Post, to my man Gene Park, all right, she's the one who came up with the broader audience. Talking about the Halo franchise, Halo Infinite, the TV show. I think it's a huge opportunity for us being able to go off console and think about a broader audience, talking about the TV show. And the Washington Post says here that she pointed at Marvel's approach. So they're trying to make it like the next Marvel. And these are in quotes, bro. These are quotes from Bonnie Ross. I think the Halo TV series bringing in a broader audience with free-to-play bringing in a broader audience. We've been over this, but I have to refresh memories because we got people saying that Bonnie Ross is being unfairly scapegoated when she was the head of 343, now former head of 343, that says that the goal of the TV series was that they were hoping to bring in a broader audience, as in not the existing Halo fan base, and then free-to-play with Halo Infinite bringing in the broader audience. So it just proved that the thought process behind those two products was to make it not just for Halo fans. And this quote is even more interesting to me now after we got the roadmap. I think it really is learning about how to be an ongoing service. So earlier this year, in March, she admitted that they're still trying to learn how to do live service. So they went into live service not knowing how to do it, right? And that's why it's scuffed. They're still trying to figure it out. So how is it scapegoating when she's the general manager, they say here, the person in charge of 343, she's saying this stuff, right? Look, the buck has to stop somewhere. So by definition, it's not scapegoating. If you want to say like other people are responsible, yeah, sure. But like Bonnie Ross is responsible for like a good deal of the issues with this game and just Halo in general. And then remember this other part of this article? But as Ross notes, they input in quotes, so they're paraphrasing, even as 343 shoots for the stars of a universe, it has to reckon with several factors that threaten to keep it grounded, including those aforementioned fans. So again, we went over this, but she said to the Washington Post, we're looking for the broader audience. And oh man, those fans, those existing fans, we got to get the broader audience instead. So again, it's terrible, some of the things that people are saying to her, such as that guy who was happy, saying he was happy her house might have burned down or whatever. It's psychotic things, right? You look at that. This is level 10 psychosis. This is an insane person who has issues. None of us normal fans like me, you know, who have wished Bonnie Ross, oh, by the way, Halo Follower is going to be working at 343 now. None of us fans like myself, I think I represent most of the fan base, at least a lot of fans. We're just like, thank you, Bonnie Ross. Great, let's just get someone else new in there. We don't have to trash talk her. We don't condone that stuff, but at the same time, the facts are the facts, right? The facts are the facts. So I'm just not down with people like, I don't understand why people don't like Bonnie Ross. Like, why don't they like her? There you go, bro. There you go.